Hello and welcome. You are watching the PDGA National Tour on JomezPro. We are at the Beaver State Fling from Estacada, Oregon at the beautiful Milo McIver State Park. Stop 4 of 6 on the National Tour. You're listening to BigSexy commentary, Nate Sexton and Jeremy Koling.
I just really like that you've always got my back right there. It's nice to see. And another person that's nice to see, we got Jordan Castro, the Karate Kid here. Don't know if he's going to go cyborg mode on us like he did in round 3.
I feel like he for sure will.
We got James playing tricks with the disc, playing tricks with people's hearts. Joel Freeman.
Oh.
That, my friends, that is talent. Probably the second brightest player on the course today. And we got Night Strike, Nate Perkins here. Everybody's charging. Everyone's trying to finish in the top 2. Maybe catching Eagle in first place is going to be a little bit tricky, but maybe not.
You never really know. I mean, hole 1, par 3, 414, breaking to the right. This is a unique hole shape, going way right, downhill off the tee. The easy thing to mess up here, I think, is just to kind of let it flex out a little bit and hit all these trees. You really have to turn it hard right and maybe flex it very late to get to the basket.
First on deck, Jordan Castro!
Look at that gallery there. And this is just the chase card. Most of these people are going to fall back and watch the leaders coming up in 10 minutes, but they're going to appreciate some action right here from the chase card, and we are off.
And Jordan, this looks good.
It's got a nice break to it. It might get a little bit of that flex thing that you were talking about a little bit too early.
Yep.
To execute this shot to the best possible degree, you almost have to throw a shot that looks bad.
Yeah, if you're judging it by like normal standards,
Right.
you would want it to look like it's just burned over almost.
It's turned over farther right than you really truly trust off the tee. It's
Yeah.
obviously completely blind.
And this is just an AVR for JC.
JC's got the game for that, that's for sure. If that has enough flex, and that's just going to get down to the ground too quick. That crowd likes it, but they can't quite see that he's still 45 feet. That's a pretty scary putt.
Joel's going with a mid, looks like.
It's a common play. You can really commit to a full thrown mid-range on this hole.
That is very high.
Yep, turned over a bit too much. Might get a little bit, no thrower action.
I started sort of feeling like maybe I should just be throwing throwlers here and just seeing if I can hit those bushes in the back.
The rattlesnake Perkins. That caught Nate off guard. He is going with a night strike here on hole 1.
I feel like if I was Nate Perkins,
Okay.
I would be a little bit pissed how much people talk about James's hair, but don't really, everyone's James's hair, holy moly, and it's great.
Mm-hmm.
But like,
that is a good looking shot right here, folks.
wow,
that is inside the circle.
and that was with his signature disc, I think.
That is a signature
He's
disc. That's
got
going
that
to sell like at
connection.
least 10 to 50 more at least.
That was beautiful.
Mm-hmm. No, you're absolutely right. Nate's hair is majestic, flowy, and curly, and James just has majestic and flowy.
Yeah, Jordan got a little bit long with that,
Mm-hmm.
and kind of Joel did too, actually.
Ooh, 62 foot. I like seeing these kind of tickers in the first hole. Come on, James, ring it up. Okay.
Little bit low right.
Got to keep those fans guessing. And this is kind of a tricky par save there for Jordan. That stops him from going bogey if you go back to hole 18 in round 3, which is the one thing that stopped him from being on lead card. And look at that birdie right there.
Wow.
Perkins off to a great start. That's a bonus birdie.
Oh,
territory.
yeah, absolutely. Hit us with some percentages.
Oh, we'll hit you with some percentages. I think there was only 15 birdies on the day.
Yeah, so that's a highlight birdie.
Or
for sure.
15%. So only 12.
Yeah,
So 11
yeah.
other players were able to pick up the birdies.
That's very rare.
I was about as far as Nate, maybe a little bit closer, and I did not pick up the birdie, so a little frustrating for me, but this isn't about me, is it, Nate?
Well, in a way, a little bit of it is.
Okay.
Hole 2, par 3, 331. This one is really kind of a luck-heavy position. I think you can get to the bottom of those chips pretty pure and try to make your putt. Most players aren't really content with that, though. Most players want to have a chance to get a little closer with the uphill putt. So you're going to see some guys go like full roller angle, giant Annie. You're going to see some forehands. Looks like Nate's going to bring that forehand, and this is high play, trying to crash in there a little bit.
That at best is going to get him to that edge of the edge of the wood chips, which is a great place to be. It's a scary putt if you miss low, or really any miss.
Yep.
It can. We saw that happen in round 1 or round 2, I guess, with Calvin.
Yep. Oh, this might throw her a little bit.
No, it wasn't Calvin. We didn't watch Calvin.
I'm not sure. I remember what you're talking about, though. We did see a little roll action.
I did see a little video of Thomas Gilbert making the putt dead center and then rolling about 50 feet behind him.
Oh, no.
That was pretty brutal to watch. Conrad with a...
Whoa, that's not a good spot, though. That took... Oh, actually it got down quicker than I thought.
Yeah.
That took a bunch of kind of unfortunate bounces, though, to continue forward. Had that just fallen down after the first tree hit, he'd be a little happier with his position.
This hole does require a heavy dose of luck on the tail end of the flight just to get all the way through.
That's nice.
That's about as good as you're going to see a forehand. I mean, anything closer, you're going to hit a tree and probably kick back a little bit.
Yep. And this is no easy spot, folks.
No, that's a great up. And that was Jordan, I believe?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that is a good result. Yeah, exactly. I don't know how that stuck either.
Nice effort.
Almost a good result, just the air ball. You know, if you're not going to make it, just
you don't want to see the cage, that's for sure. That is a steep slope. Just off left for Joel. I played with Anthony Barella today, who was in a spot just a little bit behind where Jordan Castro just was, back in those bushes. He had to take an unplayable lie.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, he couldn't even get in there and get his leg in there. So many thorns.
Wow.
Yeah, he ended up only taking a 4. But
yeah, that's a tough break. Yeah, only 6 players in the entire field able to pick up the 2 on hole 2.
Wow.
And not surprising. It's an incredibly difficult hole, but it still averages the same exact number as hole 1. They're both the 4th hardest hole at 3.01. Just showing you how many birdies there are on this course for this field.
Hole 3, par 3, 323 feet. Early gap kind of breaks a little left, but then back hard right at the end. Flex forehand, a great play. You'll see some roller mid-ranges. You'll see some turnover mid-ranges. And that's really about it. I think the forehand really is the cleanest way to get to the basket. We'll see what these guys go with.
When I think of Portland, Oregon, or when I think of Estacada, I should say, specifically, as Perkins
this is perfect.
Loves it out of his hand, and he should. It doesn't get much cleaner or more beautiful than that.
That was a great shot.
But when I think of this course specifically, there's a few holes I think of, and this is one of them. And the reason why, look at the foliage around the fairway. And Jordan just connecting on that. That's just the most prominent tree you're going to see in the fairway ever. Just so green, so lush. All I can think about is just how happy Raptors were back millions and millions of years ago.
Look at this shot. Just going turnover through everything to parked. That was pretty cool.
I was talking about dinosaurs. This isn't... Okay, back to disc golf, I guess. Joel Freeman, that's a common mistake.
Deep,
yeah, to hit that gap, sometimes you have to go with a fast overstaple disc, and Joel overcooked the fairway, but he's still got, he's inside circle too. He's putting. Jordan's got a little work to do. And things just haven't been quite as easy for Jordan. Just 3 holes in, he's already having to work so much more than we saw him work at all in round 3.
You are right about that, and that is going to be a bogey. Joel from about 50.
And with Nate stepping up for a really close spot for birdie, it looks like Jordan and Nate are going to flip-flop.
Wow.
Bringing Nate to 22 under, and Jordan's going to drop down to 21 here.
And 2 down through 3. Fantastic start.
Yeah, these holes in the woods to start the round off are really, that's the spot where you want to start picking up 3, 4 birdies. By the time you get to the first par 4 at hole 7, you'd love to be if you could be 4 under, that's just a phenomenal start.
Yeah, but I think the hardest ones are these first 3.
Yeah, certainly.
So Perkins is well on his way.
Mm-hmm.
Hole 4 is just a little guy.
Super little guy.
197. Just straight away. Couple gaps you can choose from. Backhand turnover putter on the right side where the drone's going, or forehand play to the left of that and just trying to skip either long or short, or if you're lucky, right in between these 2 big guardian trees.
Nate going driver here. It looks like he's trying to go that little flex play. He's so good at that flex sidearm. Oh, catching one of the outside guardian.
Beautiful shot.
Well done from one of the best putter players in the game, James Conrad.
Maybe like a gator.
Yeah, something really overstable. Going to that back door. Oh, looks like he also caught the guardian tree. I thought he was
I
just
thought he was
around it.
around it as well.
And look at Jordan. He is definitely going Karate Kid sans sideboard.
Yeah, he had him on earlier.
Yep, and just parks it there. That's a good bounce back shot.
Yeah.
Rewarding him with a little bit of a follow flight. Let's just catch that one more time.
Reverse angle here.
Just bringing it in
Perfectly
backhand.
through. Nice little anti-skip off the root.
And Nate with his good start, I'm sure he's going to be trying to give this a good solid bid here. Coming up just a bit short, but good effort. Look at those belts.
Wow. They are fantastic belts.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, love the product. James picking up the birdie. He's 2 down through 4 holes.
There you go.
Nice little back-to-back birdies.
Nice birdie.
Hey everyone, we just want to let you know that our coverage this weekend is brought to you by our patrons over at patreon.com/JomezPro. We've got a huge support system of over 1,900 people and counting. If you're not on there, we ask that you consider getting involved. Thanks.
Look at all these names. These are good people.
Yeah, they are. Look at all those J's.
Justin Leonards, Kevin Miller,
Cody Lewis, thanks, man.
LOLOL. That guy's awesome.
Hey, Matt
Me?
Friesen. Wow. Thanks, man.
Seriously, you guys are awesome.
Yeah, coverage supported. It's the first time coverage supported by the patrons. I mean, it's just so awesome how many
pretty cool.
people have stepped up to support what we're trying to do here. On to hole 5, par 3, 281. Another kind of unique hole. You don't see many like this. Very small tunnel going a little downhill, slopey green. Probably one of the most forehand roller dominant holes in the world, where you're going to see players that you don't really think of as being forehand roller throwers. Even they're going to go to that shot.
James, who doesn't throw forehands or rollers. Definitely doesn't throw forehand rollers.
That was a really bad kick. Ooh.
Oof. Perkins those forehand rollers.
Yeah, he does, and
And
he's going to
that's
like this one.
Looking
Little straight, maybe.
Really good. Watch out, Mike. Oh. What did that hit?
I don't know.
But that's, it's within Nate Perkins' stab of the putt range. And that can get lucky sometimes, too.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Ooh,
going to have
getting away
that
a little,
real
but
scary putt that we saw Seppo make in round 2.
yeah.
Gallery appreciates that one.
Looks like he didn't go quite as far in as I had feared.
Oh, and that's a good approach shot. That's still outside 45 feet or so, but really can't get too greedy from back in the woods there. And James might be going with the forehand roller on the second shot. Kind of probably wishing he did it after the first one.
Yeah, I would think so. Oh, boy. He might still be in some trouble over there. I really don't know what it looks like from over there.
Yeah, wow. You do see some tee shots make it out there into the fairway. He's got to stand with his back to the basket. He's got a pretty open gap.
Yeah, he does. Good effort, too. 41 feet uphill.
I'm calling a make here.
Good
Oh, yeah.
That was a smooth one, too. No jump required.
Look at him just using the force, dude. That guy is total Star Wars character.
Yeah, he
putts.
is.
He is just... Look at that fist bump. I love it.
That was nice.
Solid start. Birdie par, birdie par, birdie.
That'll be another bogey for Jordan. Oh, that could roll, but it doesn't.
No roll there.
Bogey for James.
And we've got a new head honcho on the card right now. Nate Perkins separated himself a little bit, making a good run.
Mm-hmm. Hole 6, par 3, 404 feet, going a little bit left. It's a good distance driver. Heiser as a right-handed player with kind of a, honestly, sort of a flat and then finishing shot. It's not a true Heiser with not really enough room to really swing the disc, but you do need something with an overstable finish that's going to give you some skip. The other option is kind of to go with a kind of a more inside drive. I don't know that a lot of people target that as their primary play, but it ends up happening a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's like a play that you're just happy with the result. Like Nate here, just a little bit faster release.
Mm-hmm.
He would have been loving that result.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not even faster release, just like a foot higher. This is looking really good here.
Yeah, that's going to get its
Joel.
edge.
Yeah, and that's what that outside route does. Unless you just somehow can hit so much angle that it just rocket skips to the left, you're going to leave yourself right in that 40-foot range.
Big Jerm Thunderbird sighting?
James is loving this year's, and I love that he's loving it because I'm loving it too.
Just a little wide on that effort, but it had plenty of heat.
Calvin Heimberg, he's already gone through 4 of them this year.
Wow.
He's also lost 11 Big Jerm Thunderbirds in his career, and we're going to throw him a party when he loses his 15th.
Okay, that's nice of you.
And you're invited.
Oh, thank you.
And you're invited too at home. Nice shot from Jordan.
James has got a couple of trees in the way here. Gonna have to go with the Anheuser
Oh, that's a
putt.
good look. Wow.
Wow.
And I was wrong to say 40. This is pushing 55, I'd say. Jordan, best look of the group. And that's going to be just off the rim.
And you got a feel for Jonathan back there. He had to go down into the SloMez stance 4 times. Every time he gets up, just more disappointed than the last. Like,
Yeah.
are you serious, you guys? I got to bend down, get the camera, and man, come on, just make one.
Don't think for a second that Jomez does the SloMez standing up.
He does it in a crouch. There's
He does it in a
specific
crouch every
position.
single time, and they don't see that.
Well, they do see it. They see him crouching down and then standing back up all the time.
Okay, well, you got to be pretty. You
Yeah.
got to play some pretty close attention.
Yeah,
when you see
by
those
day
kind of
3.
details.
Yeah, by day 3, his back is hurting on those. I know it.
Joel's not going to be happy with all 3s to that stretch. That's a stretch you got to get 1 to 2 if you're, you got to move into these par 4s coming up here in this next stretch.
Yeah,
A couple under what we call Ironman par,
yeah.
just all par 4s, or par 3s, I should say.
Hole 7, par 4, 585, going uphill and to the left. You're going to see backhands up the middle, breaking a little bit left generally. If someone really wants to get aggressive, there's an opportunity to go backhand cut roller. This is a kind of a surprising amount of turnover, but it's probably not a big issue. He's going to be okay over there.
Yeah, Nate's just throwing his night strike here as well, just trying to throw a nice straight shot out there. Drifted a little bit right, but that's kind of what the night strikes do. They're pretty straight with a nice little bit of turn as well.
Joel right up the middle. That's a
Around
great
the corner.
spot.
Yeah, that's exactly what you want. Another Big Jerm Thunderbird.
Yeah, that's moving really nicely left.
That is what that disc is so good for. I'm so happy to see him throwing it there because that's what I'm throwing every single time on these kind of shots.
And we can see there, this is an enforcer for Jordan.
And that is another perfect drive. Yeah.
This should skip big, too.
And that's why this hole is the second easiest hole. If someone's taking enough risk to go for the cut roller, they probably aren't playing for much.
Yeah, well, or they're Simon Lizotte.
Does Simon do it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, never mind. I take that back, but only for him. Nate's got that nice and wide. Let's watch his reaction. Good
Nice
result.
shot. Nice shot.
You know, par 4 that's averaging 3.4. This is definitely a hole you're going to want to walk off with at least, the very worst, a look for the birdie.
Mm-hmm.
And Jordan with a nice reaction off the mulch on the green. Or wood chips. Those are wood chips. Not really mulchy.
Agreed. That is perfect.
No surprise there. And finally getting to Freeman's beautiful drive.
Ooh.
Keeping the threes alive. He's going to have all threes through 7 holes with that approach.
First happy 3.
Yeah, exactly. Perkins, 4 under through 7. Keeping that birdie par, birdie par, birdie par, birdie streak alive. He's got a nice little zigzag.
He'll take that.
Yeah. Be happy finishing your round at 9 under par. These guys are happy, and Edge is going to be happy here in a second. As that's a star frame. That's going to be $25 to charity.
Hole 8, par 3, 395. Extremely low ceiling. Almost mandates a roller to get up to the basket. Every once in a while, you see somebody try an air shot, but it generally doesn't work out that well. We'll see what James does. I'm guessing he goes to a roller here.
Yeah, James throws rollers sometimes. He just that's not his play. I could see him also piping a low ceiling, just a backhand.
He throws hard enough.
Destroyer.
He's somebody that could do it. This looks like an air shot attempt.
Mm-hmm. Perkins isn't a guy that really throws rollers either, though. Not generally.
Yeah.
I can't really recall a time when I saw him throw one. Freeman, however, he likes the roller game. And that's nice and committed out wide. That bounce, I think he's right. That bounce didn't really help him that much. Still a beautiful line. It's going to come up a bit short.
Do you play that wide line or you try to go up the middle?
I kind of try to go the wide line, but I think a lot of times I end up cutting it inside.
I try to go up the middle.
I birdied the first round going through those 2 trees. Very lucky, though.
This is a bad bunker where James just went. That is, if he didn't get very far through that, that could be a problem.
How many people even catch the Karate Kid reference? I mean, that's really dating us, I believe.
Oh, I don't know. I just heard randomly tonight at dinner that YouTube's got some reboot going. So, I mean, you know, things are happening.
Okay.
The kid's still kicking.
All right.
Keep playing. Keep playing.
It did.
Wow.
That's a great example of asking nice and early. The disc had time to listen and kept on flying.
Take notes, kids.
So where is James right now? He is kind of... No, he's not really through it. And he's forced to go with a little forehand roller.
Look at that touch.
That
Look
is
at that
beautifully
touch.
done.
He's good with a putter no matter how he's throwing it.
That was fantastic.
You don't see too many 65-foot flick rollers.
Yeah, on all
Executed
cut.
well.
Yeah, on cut too. Just slow roller.
Joel.
He loves the line, and I do too.
Hi-ya!
Ooh. Let's see that one more time.
Love the follow through.
Great putt.
Nice putt, Sensei. I'd cast him in that role.
Yeah.
I'd cast him. And keeping the streak alive for Nate Perkins. He's just going accordion right now, just all over. Kind of like it, though. It's fun to look down and see.
I think he's got a great chance to keep it going with hole 9 coming up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 9's a hole that is often birdied.
Let's check in with our leaderboard. Eagle McMahon, only 3 down so far through 8. Seppo right with him. Not extremely hot golf.
It's giving these guys a chance to get back in it.
But Eagle with a 4-shot lead thus far. Our group moving decently. No, not really falling or moving up all that much thus far.
Yeah, but Nate Perkins definitely putting his move on the group, certainly leading the way on this chase card at 4 under.
The genius hole, hole 9, par 4, 585. Definite eagle opportunity for the big arms. Rip a distance driver down here just inside this lonely tree and try to get it to finish over here towards the basket. You do have the out of bounds road in play, so if you get a little bit too crazy or a little too much height, then you can end up OB, and that's always disappointing because this is a hole you could really, most of the field is making birdie here. You want to be up there having a chance.
One of the most fun tee shots you're really ever going to come across.
It is really fun.
Not so fun when you hit first trees, but really fun when you throw shots like this. This is when it gets rewarding, and also showcasing why it's the easiest hole in the course. Jordan just has a mere jump putt left.
Yep.
And didn't really get full flight on that. He's just trying to hit the gap, not really going for maximum rip.
Usually I feel like this is a nice turning shot. I usually feel like I don't really like a hole that averages that far below par, but I'm kind of okay with it on this one. Like, give the guys a chance to really get after it, get some highlight twos. You know, I'm happy with that.
Yeah, and the main thing is, if it's not producing that score separation, is it fun? Is it really fun? This one's really fun.
Yeah, it is.
So it's like, it's okay.
Joel pumped that.
Freeman, folks.
Who knew?
Take notes.
That's probably 40 to 50 feet away.
Yeah, that's a great shot. We were talking about how much fun it would be to play the Super Genius.
Yeah.
The one that's about another 100 feet back.
Yeah, I would like to try that.
And another mound higher. James has overcooked this one. The turkey is still in the oven.
I've never seen anyone go over there. That's like almost pin high.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Nate Perkins, go ahead and put the accordion all the way across the front 9. He just went green-gray the whole way through.
Nice shot.
And you see Perkins heading over there to help James find his disc. It has been found. And another forehand from James Conrad. This is his quota for forehands is 2 per round, and he's already gotten like 4 or 5. He has outdone his quota by a lot. And here is Joel Freeman's eagle putt. Oh, and he likes the line again, but he knew it never had a chance, just never high enough. James.
Birdie.
Woo. That's that tester distance right at 32 feet. Beautiful putt from James. And this is going to be another donation to charity coming up here. Got to give an interesting stat and a shout out to Drew Gibson, who amassed a total of 4 strokes on this hole, going 2-2.
Wow.
Alex Russell picking up a 2. Tim Scallinger. And you guessed it, Garrett Gerthy.
I think Garrett got it both times.
I think Garrett got both times, too. He's just...
What's Alex Russell doing to get down there, you think? Just a huge rip, or you think he threw it in from a ways?
Alex Russell rips, dude.
He does.
He rips.
Credit to him.
That was a great front 9.
Thank you,
We got
guys.
9 more holes to go.
Yeah, we're going to see who takes this thing. I don't know if it'll be from this chase card, but it could be. They're definitely
see.
fighting for the podium.
Hey, Brother Nate. Tell me a story.
Sure. I'll tell you a story of a plucky little media outfit by the name of JomezPro with a bucket full of merchandise and a dream.
Oh, I love this story.
They post a video to YouTube and they say, comment, like, subscribe. You could win something. And they didn't know if there'd be 0 comments. But then they started coming in. 1 comment, 10 comments, 100 comments, 1,000 comments.
So many comments.
At least 50 of them insisting they was the first one.
That's special. That's right.
And then what did they do? They gave away some merchandise.
Merchandise? Like what?
Well, I think they had hats.
Hats? Like these kind of hats?
Yeah, those are the hats. Grip 6 belt company hats. And they had belts.
Belts? Well, we got belts right here.
Maybe we could give these away.
That'd be some kind of idea there, Brother Nate.
I hope they like, comment, and subscribe.
I love your stories, brother.
Man, anytime.